Best Actress, mid-year winner Kirsten Dunst for Civil War. So, Mikey Madison for Anora, a very late entry again. So Conclave and Anora, the last two films that I caught up with from this year, and she puts an absolute tour de force performance on in that film, and it's a really visceral performance. It's a really physical performance, and she does incredibly well. Naomi Aki for Blink Twice. I already mentioned Blink Twice before, but again, her central performance of being terrified of, I suppose, in the end, getting her own back. Not to necessarily spoil anything, was again really, really fantastic to see. Kirsten Dunst for Civil War. She won the mid-year. It's the best performance I've seen Kirsten Dunst give, bar none. She's stunning in it. And it comes down to this sort of level of stoicism. Her not necessarily wanting to bend an ear or sort of give her heart out too much, wear her heart on her sleeve. She's very keeping herself in herself, and she's become jaded by the things that she's seen as a war photographer, especially in this American Civil War that is going on. And she doesn't really react too much to Kaylee Speeney's character's giddy optimism. So Kirsten Dunst for Civil War, Naomi Scott for Smile 2, already mentioned it. Yeah, you know where I'm going with this. And Demi Moore for The Substance. Now, those five, stunning category. Stunning category. And I am giving it to Naomi Scott for Smile 2. If I am being totally honest, Mikey Madison for Anora was really, really close. Demi Moore in The Substance, just to sort of give her a props for a second, because I've realised I've not done that. I've not seen Demi Moore act that well, ever. And it was a really, again, visceral performance. There was a lot of, I would imagine, truth in it to her, about an aging person in the pop culture spotlight who has, people are telling her that she's had her time rather than her letting herself decide that she's had her time, and only essentially replacing herself with herself, but another version of herself in the Margaret Qualley version of herself. And again, it was really great. But Naomi Scott in Smile 2, like if we're putting up performances in horror films as a sort of like, these are the ones that you need to sort of look at. You've got Anthony Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs. You've got Jodie Foster in Silence of the Lambs. You've got Naomi Scott in Smile 2. Like, she's done everything perfectly in that film, and she's going to get no credit or sort of recognition for it because it's a horror film, and for some reason the awards bodies are still sniffy. This one is not Like It Matters from a guy sat in a cupboard in Oldham. But Naomi Scott, Smile 2, my best actress 2024.